Tai's governorate is located to the south of Sana'a. That's about 256 kilometers, between 12 and 14 to the north of the equator, at between 43 and 45 to the east of Greenwich. Its borders partly Lahj and also the Ib and Dhala, and in the east the Red Sea in the west, Ib and Hurayda in the north, and Lahj in the south. The city capital is Taiz, which has an international airport to the east of Taiz, and it has also an important seaport by the Red Sea, Mocha Seaport. Taiz has an area of about 10,420 square kilometers. Taiz enjoys the good location, fertile land, and a fantastic nature. The climate also there is very fantastic and also moderate during the year. It's quite cold in the tops of the mountains in the winter. The rain falls in the late summer because of the seasonal winds blow from the Indian Ocean. The population of Taiz, they work in farming, trading, industry, and fishing, and also the business and working with the government. The old Taiz, Udayna, that is of course the history of Taiz in Turan Shah and his brother Toktan were the first kings who built Taiz in 1173 AD. Toktan, as he was interested in building, built a lot of palaces and encouraged constructions and the building of the gardens. When Bani Rasul came to power in 1229 AD, the king Al-Muzaffar Yusuf bin Umar announced Taiz as a capital to his kingdom, where Taiz was developed and expanded. Taiz witnessed many historical events since then. Now, the city wall of Taiz, also the wall was built during the Rasuli's state, and it was 4 meters high and had 8 gates. And from, of course, this important idea, we will start with Al-Qahira Castle. It is located on the foot of Sabr mountain, which looks over Taiz. It used to be named Taiz Castle. Later, Al-Qahira Castle, it was built in the age of As-Salehi state in 436-532 AH, that's in the Hijra year, and 1045-1138 AC. It was built by Sultan Abdullah bin Muhammad As-Salehi, the brother of King Ali Muhammad As-Salehi, the founder of As-Salehi state. The castle consists of a road that leads to its main gate. In addition to the castle wall, inside the castle there are many buildings which used to be palaces, and it is annexes. The Salehis lived in this castle, and they used to defend the city and to defend themselves, and they could stay there for several years, and that is because they have provided in the, of course, inside the castle, their water and their food for so many times in the wells inside this castle. Later on, the Rasulis, of course, continued in their state, and it became home for the king Al-Muzaffar Yusuf bin Umar bin Ali Rasul. Studies have proved that Al-Qahira Castle dated back to the pre-Islamic period and has been occupied until the revolution of the 26th of September revolution in 1962. Now, the local administration of Taiz, and with the efforts of course, the local council and those who they are interested in renovating the old history of the city, and of course represented in Al-Qahira Castle, that this very important tourist attraction and tourist destination, that now this Al-Qahira Castle has been renovated, and it is now rebuilt in a very good way, and also they have protected this castle and remained it as it was, and maintained all its old palaces and also the road that takes the tourists and those interested to go up to the top of the castle, and they can there watch the whole city under them, and what kind of force that of course make those people, the Yemeni people, the ancient Yemeni people, of building such a castle that is Al-Qahira Castle. Al-Ashrafiyya School, which is located to the southwest of the old city of Taiz, where the area took its name, Al-Ashrafiyya area. The school is considered to be the best Yemeni Islamic building ever in the age of the Rasuli's state. In specific, it was a religious establishment for learning and for other religious purposes. It was a complex that included a mosque, a school of the Quranic school, and tombs. It was built in 800 Hijra year by King Al-Ashraf and the second Ismail bin Al-Abbas. It was restored and rebuilt several times. Today it has two minarets, which are considered the pearl of the Islamic buildings. The Rasulis wanted it to be a mosque and the mihrab, and also two classrooms, and also the eastern and western parts inside this, of course, mosque, that the minarets and the bathrooms, the graveyards in the ground floor, and the open yard. In the graveyard there are three tombs. One of them belongs to the king of Al-Ashraf II. So those tourist destinations and attractions are of course in Taiz city, and there are several and many other destinations for the tourists, but we give you just this spot, and we promise that we can continue in our next episode of Tourist in Yemen.